It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. Hey, Dave.
Hey, Kevin, thanks very much. The Utah Jazz made a big move last year with the trade for Mike Conley. Conley said the players they had in place, two-way guys who play unselfishly, is something I've built my game around. We have guys who are willing to do whatever it takes to win. Kevin, back to you.
The Jazz, like Memphis, willing to grind. Thanks, D.A. Look at the 76ers starting group. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Simmons is out there with Shake Milton. And it's Green in at the three, the small forward. And for the Jazz, Conley and Mitchell, the talented backcourt pair. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Ingles in at the three. Well, we've seen some head coaching changes, Greg. We're early in the season. How long does it take to fully implement, do you think, a new system with a new coach?
You know, it's a tough question, Kevin. It really can depend on how difficult or complicated the system is. But all things being equal, the experienced teams often learn faster because they just understand the game better.
Now here's Conley. Mitchell outside. Fires the three. The shot, no good. Now the 76ers take it the other way. This their first chance this season playing the Jazz.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it will be the first of only two meetings between the teams.
Yeah, should be a fun game to watch. I mean, two teams that don't see each other that much. They'll learn a lot about each other tonight.
And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. Mitchell looking it over. There's the pass to Conley. Mitchell outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. This is his first trip to the line tonight. First one falls for him.
And how fearless is Donovan Mitchell? I mean, as a rookie, in his first playoff series, he went off for 38 in a closeout game against none other than Russell Westbrook.
And Mitchell drops them both.
Oh, he's never rattled at the strike. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
Embiid, the pass to Harris. And there's the foul. It'll go on Joe Ingles. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, quick foul to pick up right away here in the first quarter.
We played just over a minute here in the first. To the paint, here's Milton, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
You can't leave anyone uncovered around Simmons. I mean, he's fantastic at seeing when one of his guys is open.
Mitchell dishes to Bogdanovich. Inside, and slam dunk by Gobert.
Oh, the movement off the ball is good. I mean, and the pass to hit him in stride is even better.
And Simmons has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
The bench did exactly what they needed to do. Without their production, who knows if they win that game.
Just 5 on the clock. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Conley. And now here comes Conley leading the break. And Simmons with the rebound. 76ers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Harris. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
With broad shoulders and a solid upper body strength. Now, Harris is lethal around the rim.
For Utah, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Mitchell outside. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
What a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Outside, Simmons. Passes it to Embiid. Green against Ingles. 4 on the shot clock. Embiid. Outside, Simmons. No good on the 3.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Philadelphia with the ball. To the middle. Gobert with the block. Tries again. Good on the shot. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And here is Conley. What a tremendous game he played against the Clippers. Mitchell in the corner. Conley against Simmons. Conley kicks to Ingles. Launches a 3. Rebound by the 76ers.
Strong D on the perimeter. That's how you got to play.
And slam dunk by Harris.
Well, maybe we all know Harris as a shooter, but he can still get up.
Jazz trail by 4.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Mitchell passes to Gobert. Back to Mitchell. And stolen by Simmons. By himself. And Simmons slams it in.
Oh, the quick hands of Simmons. He's great at realizing when to risk going after steals.
Conley with it. No points in the game yet for him. Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. Outside, Bogdanovich. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Harris.
And entering the league as a complimentary scorer, Bogdanovich put up 20 points a game last year. That was a career high and the 4th straight year that he improved his scoring average.
Free throw good, Bogdanovich. And another area where Bogdanovich is helping the offense. Greg is doing a better job of creating for others.
I mean, he still has that shoot-first mentality, but now if he doesn't have a clean look, he's much more willing to make the extra pass, and that makes him just that much more valuable to this team.
The 76ers making a switch here. Howard's checked in.
And Bogdanovich is a confident, efficient player, a guy who can play either the 2 or 3 spots on the floor.
Now, here's Milton. Here's Embiid. Can't cash in from close range.
Nothing less than that kind of defense will cut it against him. That's just great work inside.
And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. 4-point game. Goes back up, and the layup is up and in.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Now Mitchell. He really was a guy who also stepped up in that win against the Clippers. Knocked away. Milton with it. Now defended by Gobert. And Embiid gets it to go. 6 points for Joel Embiid.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Mitchell kicks to Bogdanovich. Back to Mitchell. Bogdanovich inside. He's guarded by Howard. Bogdanovich, no luck.
Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that, anyway.
Pass to Embiid. Here's Milton. Back to Embiid. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. You know, Greg, we can all agree that Joel Embiid's a superstar in the league with this play, but you get the feeling he's the most criticized superstar in the league right now as well.
You know, pundits and fans have questioned his fitness, his fit, but at the end of the day, he does get it done, and the numbers speak for themselves. Embiid's an outspoken guy, which can invite a lot of criticism.
The free throw drops for Embiid. For the Jazz, Derek Favors checked in for Bogdanovich. Royce O'Neal comes in for Joe Ingles, and it's Clarkson in for Mike Conley. Then for the 76ers, Matisse Thybulle comes in for Green, and it's Seth Curry in for Shake Milton. And Embiid drops them both.
And it's crazy to think how soft a touch Embiid has on his shot. The league rarely sees a guy with his size have such a rhythmic form shooting.
Yeah, and Embiid has always been comfortable shooting outside. Not the best percentages from deep, but enough to keep defenders honest. His touch shows up most when he goes into his post fadeaway.
It's stolen by Gobert. In transition, here come the Jazz. The Jazz with another miss. The 76ers leading by 10. Here's Thybulle. Misses in close. Curry against Mitchell. Got it. Good job in the low post. Mitchell's got 6 points.
And man, does Mitchell get buckets, and from everywhere on the floor. A versatile offensive threat.
Outside Curry. Bobbed up there for Howard, and stolen by Favors. Gobert the pass to O'Neal. Mitchell against Simmons. Here's Clarkson, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
One of the things Clarkson does best is converting off the dribble drive.
Now here's Simmons. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Suns in Phoenix.
But we got to talk about his D2. 4 steals in the game. I mean, a complete all-around effort for him.
Embiid, no good. Jazz trail by 6. And here's Clarkson. A 14-point game for him in the win against the Clippers. Here's the floater.
No trespassing. Howard controlling the defensive end.
And again, Philadelphia turns it over. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block.
George Niang, he's checked in for the Jazz. Harrison comes in for Donovan Mitchell. Tony Bradley's checked in for Philadelphia. Korkmaz comes in for Simmons. Utah's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. O'Neal passes to Clarkson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And going to the free throw line will be Clarkson. Confident move there.
The Jazz shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
And he knocks down the first one.
Former first-team All-Rookie after being picked in the 2nd round. Clarkson, a draft day steal.
And both free throws good for Clarkson. The 76ers leading by 4. And the 76ers decide to take their first timeout here.
And trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, they have to regroup and revisit their strategy at the defensive end.
Here's a look at some of the stats for Donovan Mitchell. Howard, the pass to Korkmaz. Curry on the wing. The pass to Thibault. 6 on the shot clock. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. They get Derek Favors.
Clearly a foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. Utah comes into this one after the win against the Clippers in Los Angeles. Harrison passes to Favors. He kicks it to Clarkson. And it's off from three-point range.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Improving his floor awareness. Howard has a decent sense for when his guys are open.
Harrison scanning the floor. Over to the wing. Here's Niang, guarded by Bradley. Shot clock at 5. Harrison kicks to O'Neal. Drains the three-pointer.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Curry. He's coming off a 10-point game against Phoenix. Passes it to Thibault. Shoots over Clarkson. Derek Favors with the rebound. And it's Harrison with the ball for Utah. Trailing by 4. Down low. Here's Favors. And he banks in the layup.
And Favors, very reliable around the rim. Can get it done over either shoulder.
We've got 1:55 left here in the first quarter. Curry passes to Bradley. Back to Curry. Lobbed up there for Howard. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
This is the chemistry Howard has with his guys. Fantastic at realizing when to go for alley-oop.
O'Neal passes to Niang. Back to O'Neal. That shot off. Bradley with some nice D. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Jazz trail by 4. Here's Harrison. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him. Kicks to Clarkson. In the corner, O'Neal with it. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. O'Neal's got 5 now. There's 49 seconds left to play here in the first. To the inside, Thibault. That one, no good. Now the Jazz take it the other way. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
Yeah, and that one, they just locked it down defensively, challenged shots, and really protected the rim.
Well, they certainly made their presence felt on defense. They were active and rejected a number of shots.
Here's Clarkson. Here's Favors. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Philadelphia's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. That's tipped. Here's Harrison. Here's O'Neal. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Jazz shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. That's good from O'Neal. The 76ers making a switch here. And it's tied up with that one. 8 seconds left in the first quarter. Curry looking it over. The 76ers with another miss. Tie game in Utah. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And chatting earlier with Ben Simmons, he addressed the scrutiny that players have to deal with on a daily basis.
For me, it comes with blocking criticism from people I don't really need to hear from. You know, I don't mind. Everyone has their opinion. Everyone's going to say something, which is fine. But at the same time, I got to worry about, you know, what I need to focus on.
And with social media now, Greg, blocking out the noise has become for these players even harder.
I mean, truth is, people like to criticize others. We should be celebrating what Simmons has accomplished at a very young age.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And taking a look at the Jazz performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disrupted.
Great balance of efficiency and intensity, which is why they hold the early lead.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. So on the floor for Utah, they've got Clarkson. Favors is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Harrison in at the point guard. The Jazz making a switch here. Conley's checked in. The 76ers also with a sub. Danny Green, he's checked in for Curry. Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. Here's Niang, guarded by Green. And now Philadelphia on the break. Harris has got the ball. Over Bogdanovich. Harris's shot is off. Utah trailing here.
And you talk about the perfect veteran wing player. Danny Green's right at the top of that list. Solid defense, good shooter, and plays within himself.
Here's Harrison. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Bogdanovich. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Harris. The 76ers have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. They get it back. Bradley, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
For Philadelphia, they have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. That free throw missing. And Greg, the experiences that Danny Green has had over the course of his terrific career, it's hard to match.
I mean, he's won multiple titles in his career, done so in different places with different types of teams. He's seen it all and knows what it takes to succeed.
Joe Ingles, he's checked in for George Niang. He's off on the second. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for Utah, trailing by 2. Conley against Harris. He tries for 3. The shot by Harrison, no good. Philadelphia's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Harris kicks to Milton. Back to Harris. Pass to Milton. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Jazz have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. For the Utah Jazz last season, there was a lot of fallout from the COVID crisis. But Rudy Gobert was able to patch up things with his teammates, and specifically guard Donovan Mitchell, after Gobert realized his mistake. For a team with so much maturity and potential to win, it was good to see them finally be able to turn the page. Guys?
Good to see things back on track. Thanks, David. Here's Conley. Tobias Harris picking up that last basket. Favors with the ball. He picked up 12 points in their last win against the Clippers.
It was his rebound that stood out even more to me. I mean, they could not keep him off the glass.
And then Favors with the dunk.
Such determination on the glass. Not boxing out Favors is a huge mistake that you cannot afford to make.
Bradley against Favors. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Favors. And Derek Favors with the slam.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
The 76ers trail by 3. Stolen by Michael Conley. Dishes it to Bogdanovich. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And I tell you, Bogdanovich is crafty inside. Knows how to get under the skin of the defense there and forces them to foul.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
And the first one at the line is good. And the Jazz with some changes. Gobert comes in for Joe Ingles. And it's Mitchell in for Harrison. Philadelphia also making some changes. Embiid comes in for Tony Bradley. And it's Ben Simmons in for Korkmaz. He hits both from the stripe. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Milton finds Harris. At the top of the key, Embiid. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Embiid's got 10.
Shots like this demonstrate why people are excited about Embiid. I mean, he has no fear catching his shoot.
Conley the pass to Gobert. He dishes it to Mitchell. A three-pointer, no good.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And Harris wide open. He shoots. Good. And it's Green picking up the assist. Harris has got it all tied up now for the 76ers. Conley surveying the D. Pass to Mitchell. To the paint. Harris on the double team. 6 to shoot. Gobert the pass to Mitchell. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Their offense has been great here.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
And it's good for 2.
Even with the D giving him a lot of attention, he's still finding ways to light him up.
High post, Gobert. The dish to Bogdanovich. On the wing, Mitchell. To stop the run. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge, and if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
This will be his third free throw shot of the game.
And when you shoot 86 from the line like he did last season, you usually cash in on those opportunities.
And Utah making a change here. O'Neal's checked in. And Philadelphia calls time here.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Now, that's what coaches are paid to do, right? I mean, curious to see what they go with here.
And here's a look at the stats for Harris. He's coming off an excellent season. Last season put up about 19 points per, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
He's oozing with confidence. I mean, and it shows. Every time he steps on the floor, he expects to dominate.
Now here's Embiid. A 20-point game for him in the win against Phoenix.
Yeah, but you can't talk about his performance without mentioning what he did defensively in terms of shot blocking. He was a force of nature.
Here's Mitchell after the made shot from Joel Embiid. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And sometimes it's as simple as this. Throw it up anywhere near Gobert, and he's going to finish it.
And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Outside, Green. Now, Milton. Simmons finds Milton. Now, here's Embiid. Over Gobert. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
And that's really just not heads-up basketball. Don't try a fadeaway when nobody's guarding you.
Bogdanovich, no luck. The 76ers trailing. Green bounce pass. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. And now we'll look at the upcoming schedule for the Jazz. On Tuesday, they'll be matching up against Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks. And then on Friday, they'll be taking on Klay Thompson and the Golden State Warriors.
And looking at that Nets matchup, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
For Utah, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Lobbed up there for Bogdanovich. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Milton kicks to Green. And the three off target. Utah's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
And that one falls for Mike Conley.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
George Niang, he's checked in for Utah. And then for Philadelphia, Howard's checked in for Green. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Shake Milton. And Conley drops them both.
And look, he's an elite defender at his position. Conley also contributes in many different ways on the offensive end.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And here's Embiid. He's got 14. And that one drops.
Oh, man. Making outstanding use of the mid-range area. The big man, Embiid, he enjoys mixing this shot up in from time to time.
Now here's Conley. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. And it's the 76ers with the ball. It's a three-point game. Simmons inside. Covered by Conley. The feed to Howard. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's Mitchell. 9 points in the game so far. And there's the pass to Gobert. Conley left side. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Jazz lead by 3.
Man, it's easy to admire Conley. Even when the defense gets physical with him, he knows how to stay in control.
Pass to Embiid. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting. The Jazz have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Pass to Mitchell. Back to O'Neal. Feeds to Gobert. And Embiid with the block.
Awesome timing on the rejection. Embiid, the big fella. You don't want to bring it in around this guy.
Thibault can't get it to go.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
This isn't like him, and he knows it. The best thing they can do is try to get him more easy looks.
Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Mike Conley. And the 76ers also making a change. Curry's checked in. Now here's Simmons. Count that one.
The physicality of Simmons on display, showing some fight and fearlessness with plays like this.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz.
And everyone wants Simmons to add a consistent outside jump shot. But while that's a work in progress, he does just fine at the rim. An incredibly adept finisher up close.
And the Jazz making a change here. Ingles is checked in. Utah trailing here. O'Neal with it. He has 7. Pass to Clarkson. The pass to Gobert. Inside, Embiid with the steal. Oh, and here we go with Simmons. Nobody back. And it's slammed in by Howard.
This is what you love to see. Simmons so superb at sharing the ball and getting his guys involved.
And see, Webb, as you said with Simmons, when he's going at the rim, he's as good as it gets.
Oh, yeah, G.A. Great blend of size, speed, and strength. He controls his body to create space. He can lay it up from unorthodox angles with ease.
So it's the Jazz now. 76ers getting the bucket. Passes it to Ingles. 1:44 left in the first half. Mitchell passes to Gobert. Mitchell against Curry. Poked away. Here's Embiid. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint. And Dwight Howard, you know, not the same 35-minute a game player he once was, but I tell you what, when he's on the floor, he can still be every bit as effective.
Yeah, Howard can bully teams that go small against him. I mean, he provides a big body to deal with other strong centers. I mean, he also gives the team some great flexibility with how they match up. Is there a more entertaining player in this league than Joel Embiid? I mean, on the court, he's a 7+ footer who can do it all. Off the court, No one better on social media.
And the Jazz call time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
Let's use this break to look at the teams that over the past month have been tremendous at converting turnovers into points. Fourth, the 76ers.
And you always like to see aggressive defense. And then when you can convert mistakes into points offensively, that's a big key.
O'Neal kicks to Mitchell. To end the cold streak, the dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Embiid.
And footwork really so important. Donovan threads the drive there with such grace.
This will be his fourth shot at the line in this one. Free throw dropped for Mitchell.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
And Simmons slams it in.
That's all you have to do. Throw it in Simmons' general direction. He'll take care of the rest.
Clarkson kicks to O'Neal. There's 53 seconds left in the first half of the game. Pass to Ingles. That shot, no good. Some solid defense from Harris.
And they continue to control the glass.
Here's Curry with the three. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And now a 9-point 76ers lead.
Oh, you better know where Embiid is. I mean, when you lose sight of him, he'll kill you on the boards.
And Gobert kicks to Ingles. Mitchell against Harris. Second chance shot. Here's O'Neal. Another miss by Utah. Fast break, Philadelphia. And slam dunk by Harris.
Oh, showing off that athleticism. Harris is more than happy to slam it down like this.
A big-time effort for Joel Embiid, providing a lot of energy for Philadelphia. They've leaned on him for offense, and he hasn't let them down. He's now up to 23 points today. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Joel, you got the lead, so how do you build on that as the game continues?
Just keep being aggressive. I thought we did a good job defensively, so we just got to keep being aggressive and making plays.
Hey, they always build off of their defense here. Thanks for your time, man. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. Joel Embiid having an outstanding game. He had 23 points, and Tobias Harris, a player that can slot in at both forward spots. So, big fella, when he's on the floor, do you like him better as a 3 or as a 4?
Well, when Harris plays a 3, he worries too much about setting up others. I want him to focus on finishing plays, dominate the ball. And
yeah, you can't ignore his size advantage when he's at the 3. You know, Harris can bully those smaller defenders easily.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
And after a very lopsided first half, We'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Taking a look at the 76ers, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Shake Milton is out there with Simmons, and it's Green in at the small forward position. Harris, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Wasted no time on that one. Ingles has got 6 points.
And you can make a coach panic when you take a three on the break, but as a good shooter with nobody on him, he's got to take that shot.
Philadelphia leading by 8. Simmons passes to Milton. Back to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
This is why you must get Simmons out the paint, because he's fantastic when it comes to dunking.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Utah Jazz. Pass to Ingles. Now Conley. And stolen by Simmons. Here's Embiid. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 6 assists now in the game.
Proving once again how dominant he is. I mean, once Embiid gets rolling, it's like an avalanche.
Conley finds Gobert. Back to Conley. Pulls up. Can't nail the jumper. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Gobert with the block. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And when you're behind in the game, that's what you've got to do. Contest every shot.
Outside, Green. Off target from outside.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Milton's shot is good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Mitchell outside. Down low. And here's Conley outside. Here's Gobert. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Harris.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
It's his first trip to the line.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
The first one falls. And Gobert drops them both. The 76ers leading by 12. Outside, Green. He's looking for Embiid and finds him.
That's the savvy veteran Green. He's able to spot when his teammates aren't being covered. That's a nice read right there.
Conley against Simmons. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Offensive rebound. A second chance effort. Gobert can't hit.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And the pass to Harris. Now Gobert. 8 points for him. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Bojan Bogdanovic was a pro in Europe for a decade before he joined the NBA. The Croatian sharpshooter says, a lot of players who are happy over there, but I wanted to have another challenge, to play against the best in the world. That was the only thing that was important to me. Guys, he's lived up to that promise.
He loves that challenge, and he's having success. D.A., thank you. Here's Harris. Michael Conley making his last shot. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. And it's Mitchell missing. The 76ers leading by 12.
And what a factor Ben Simmons is on the floor. Does so much for this team in every facet of the game. He's a triple-double threat whenever he suits up.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
Pass to Gobert. He kicks to Conley. Mitchell right side. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
76ers have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime, 5 out of 11. And sometimes people forget just how young Ben Simmons is, Greg. This is just the beginning for him.
I mean, and that's what fans are missing about Simmons, his age. I mean, you can worry about his shot, but he has a long time to figure it out. He could end up having a Jason Kidd type of a career where he becomes a solid shooter later on.
Now here's Simmons. Bogdanovic missing his last shot. To the inside, Embiid. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Embiid's got the lead up to 14 now for the 76ers. Utah calls timeout.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they might be pressing a little. I mean, forcing some things. This is a good opportunity to calm everyone down.
A different look for Utah. Derek Favors checked in for Gobert, and it's Harrison in for Mike Conley. Dwight Howard's checked in for Philadelphia. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Utah. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Hilton the pass to Embiid. Banked in off the glass. 31 points for Joel Embiid.
And what a baller this guy is, the big fella, Embiid. I mean, he welcomes getting physical and overwhelms the defense with his size and muscle.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 14. Here's Bogdanovic. Another miss by Utah. Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 14-6 run. Howard. And Howard with the second chance points. Howard's got 10.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Here's Harrison. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Lobbed up there for Mitchell. An emphatic LU jam.
And this guy is no stranger to the highlight reel. Mitchell never misses a chance to elevate.
The 76ers leading by 16. Pass to Milton. He's looking for Howard and finds him. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 16. Pass to Favors. Jazz passing it around. A nice shot by Bogdanovic.
And Bogdanovic, a talented scorer, likes getting involved down low.
Philadelphia's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Here's Simmons. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Jazz trail by 18. Here's Harrison. There's the pass to Ingles. Here's Harrison, guarded by Harris. Clock at 6. Here's Ingles. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Harris's shot is off.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Now, here's Ingles. Defended by Milton. Ingles can't get it to go. Now, here's Milton. To the paint. Here's Embiid. Rebounded by the Jazz. Bogdanovich has got 4 rebounds in this game. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The 2K leaderboard is on the screen now to reveal the dominant scores in the NBA over the last month. Donovan Mitchell, number 1.
What a performance offensively. Something has really clicked with his game over this stretch.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight. And the first one drops. Clarkson, he's checked in for the Jazz. Bradley's checked in for Philadelphia. Curry comes in for Shake Milton. And Mitchell drops them both.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
The 76ers leading by 16. Outside Curry. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The 76ers have shot 4 of 7 as a team from the line tonight. Several misses early.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
The first free throw is good. Royce O'Neal's checked in for Mitchell. And both free throws good for Curry. Here's Harrison. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. To the middle, here's Clarkson, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Good leaper. Clarkson, he'll make you pay if you let him get to the rim.
And so Simmons will bring it up for the 76ers. Knocked loose, stolen by Clarkson. O'Neal inside. Harris is there. And O'Neal gets it to go. The 76ers leading by 14. Harris outside. Over O'Neal. The 76ers again can't hit it.
Still plenty of time for him to contribute in this game, but it's a tough stretch he's going through.
Passes to Harrison. Outside Favors. In the corner, it's Clarkson. Just 5 to shoot. No good from outside. Philadelphia's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4.
Things can turn around in a hurry. I mean, can't they? Last quarter, he was lights out. All of a sudden, nothing's trying.
Here's Harrison. No points in the game yet for him. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And checking out some numbers for Ben Simmons. Last season, he played outstanding. First in steals, 6th in assists, and he was such a reliable option offensively, finishing in the top 10 in field goal percentage.
And as you said, first in steals last season, you have to say he's the best ball hawk in the league right now. It may not even be close. And he makes the first. The 76ers making a switch here. Green's checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Philadelphia leading by 12. Pass to Howard. Poked loose. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And so here is Philadelphia. 6 on the shot clock. Curry against Clarkson. And the basket by Curry.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
I mean, I don't know what they were thinking. You have to know the scouting report. He's a threat from out there.
They get a hand on it. Pass to Clarkson. There's the three. Buries it from three-point range. Clarkson's got 9.
No, Clarkson loves to drive, but he's also improving from distance.
Bradley passes to Simmons. 1:27 left in the third. Outside, Green. Curry outside. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists now in this one.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, man. Talk about it. The great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
Utah calls timeout.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Some bad shot selection as well as some bad luck. I mean, that's not going to help you score points.
Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Utah. Conley now comes in for Shaquille Harrison. Now, here's Clarkson. 9 points in the game so far. Favors finds Conley. The pass to O'Neal. Fast break, Philadelphia. Curry's got the ball. And there it is for him. Curry's got 9 points here in the second half.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Now, here's Clarkson. Here's Favors. Gobert trying to get open. Shot is good in the 76ers lead. He's got back down to 14 on those points from Favors.
And the contact doesn't shake Favors. He just outworks the defense and finishes strong.
Here's Simmons. Derek Favors with the rebound. Favors has got 6 rebounds in the game. Outside Conley. Dishes it to Clarkson. And it's sent back by Howard. A big-time effort for Joel Embiid, providing a lot of energy for Philadelphia. And his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. And we'll be right back after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Jazz trail by 14. Ingles outside with Favors at power forward. Conley out there with Clarkson. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group right now for Utah. And here is Curry. Passes it to Bradley. Back to Curry. And it's in there.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Simmons against Conley. Kicks it to Clarkson. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet.
He's been a different player since halftime, coming on strong now.
The 76ers leading by 14. Simmons passes to Bradley. Back to Simmons. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. The layup missed. Here's Clarkson. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Free throw good. Clarkson. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Outside Curry. Pass to Simmons. Lobbed up there for Howard. And it's slammed in by Howard.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Now, here's Clarkson. To the wing on the left. Conley dishes to Clarkson. From deep Ingles. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Howard's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Curry can't get it to go. Jazz trail by 13. Here's Clarkson. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
He's been fantastic, but he can't do it all by himself. Some of the other guys need to lighten the load and step up.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Embiid, he's checked in for Howard. And it's Shake Milton in for Curry. Free throw good. Clarkson. Simmons with it. Pass to Milton. Simmons against Conley. Simmons passes to Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
Sensational instincts in the pick and roll. Simmons, he excels at taking what the defense gives him.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Simmons against Conley. Shot clock at 6. Shots good by Clarkson.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And so Simmons will bring it up for the 76ers. They led by as many as 18 points. Here's Milton. And it's off the back rim. No good.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
And he recovers it. It's stolen by Milton. Jumps up. And Green slams it in.
Running the floor beautifully in transition. I like when Green makes himself a target.
Jazz trail by 12. Clarkson taking his time here. Conley, the pass to Favors. Back to Conley. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Ben Simmons.
Oh, this shows how fearless Conley is. Able to burrow his way inside and make the defense foul.
First free throw is good. And Conley drops them both. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. And Simmons kicks to Milton. The shot will not fall. Great D that time from Favors.
He's got to be disappointed with his performance, but it'll be easier to swallow if they keep the lead.
Outside Conley. They double team Conley. Favors with a wide open look. Misses off the left iron.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
A shot by Milton, no good. Jazz trail by 10. Outside Conley. To the paint. Here's Gobert. Shoots over Embiid. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Embiid. The free throw drops for Gobert. And the Jazz with some changes. Bogdanovich comes in for Derek Favors. And it's Mitchell in for Jordan Clarkson. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Harris is checked in for Tony Bradley. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Philadelphia leading by 9. Launches the 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
I mean, I don't always like the 3 on the fast break, but the D was set up well inside.
Now Conley. High post, Gobert. He dishes it to Mitchell. The pass to Conley. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Good luck trying to stop Conley. Even when you hit him, she figures out ways to score.
The 76ers have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Simmons passes to Harris. And here's Embiid. Off target with his 3. Here is Conley. And Embiid with the block. Here's Ingles.
If he was shooting even a little bit better, the story of this game would be a lot different.
Milton in the corner. Green breaking loose. Milton's shot is good. Milton's got a pair of 3s here in the fourth quarter for Philadelphia. Jazz trail by 12. Now here is Conley. Passes it to Mitchell. And then Mitchell at the dunk.
And that's Mitchell at his best. Playing the quarterback on this offense and leaving the D grabbing for air.
Here's Simmons. And Philadelphia calls time here. It's a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. His point to them was that they put themselves in a position to succeed and that this is their game to lose. So he needs to see full concentration out of every guy on the court to finish this one off. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And the coaching staff loves this. Mitchell being assertive on offense and just imposing his will.
The 76ers leading by 8. Pass to Embiid. On the way, Harris.
Love to see him battling in there. Go get it, little fella.
Here's Mitchell. Lays it up off the glass. Mitchell's got 12 points here in the second half.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, very aggressive. I mean, he takes on the challenge with no hesitation.
Here's Simmons. Following the basket by Donovan Mitchell. Pass to Harris. Out to the right wing. 5 to shoot. Embiid. Basket counts. Embiid's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And with the game he's having, there's no doubt he'll be the guy they lean on to protect the lead.
Conley against Simmons. This one for 3. Utah the rebound. Gobert and the rejection by Embiid. Takes a shot at the elbow. Harris finds Simmons. And that one drops for him.
And you see how comfortable Simmons is. I mean, he has the size and touch to be effective down there.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Utah Jazz. Now the pass to Gobert. At the elbow, Conley. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Well, doesn't have to break stride at all thanks to the money lead pass.
And here's Embiid. Outside, Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Wow. Taking whatever he sees in the pick and roll. Simmons, you got to respect how assured he is.
Here's Conley, and the rejection by Embiid. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. Green against Ingles. Back to Bogdanovich.
The wheels have completely come off for him here in the second half. I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game. You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
And here are the 76ers now. They're leading by 8. To the left wing. Embiid inside. Defended by Gobert. And slam dunk by Harris.
Yeah, he continues to improve as a passer. The sky's the limit for Embiid and his all-around game.
Mitchell with it. Passes it to Gobert. Back to Mitchell. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
The aggressiveness of Mitchell, willing to take on the entire team to earn that foul.
The first one falls. And Mitchell drops them both. The 76ers leading by 8. Simmons looking it over. And slam dunk by Harris.
He gives up a lot of size to most other power forwards, but not too many of them can fly like he can.
And the Jazz call time here. Joel Embiid with a strong contribution in this one.
There should only be one thing they're talking about in this timeout, trying to deny him the ball in the paint before he does any more damage.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Joel Embiid.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. Utah with the ball, trailing by 10. Now, here's Mitchell. Defense right on him. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skill to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Now, Milton to the inside. Here's Embiid. Back to Milton. He kicks it to Green. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Clock is at 3. And here's Harris from the arc. And the 76ers get it back. Bucket is good. Embiid's got 14 points here in the second half.
He's near automatic from this range. Embiid, he's just an overpowering presence. He could shoulder an offense.
Mitchell is double. Down low. Here's Gobert. Good D by Embiid. Here's Simmons. Takes a 3. Embiid, no good. Jazz trail by 10. Good D by Embiid. Stolen by Mitchell. Here's Conley. Milton trying to break free. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron. Philadelphia shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Milton kicks to Simmons. 1:07 left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Embiid. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Embiid's got 39.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for Philadelphia.
One of the areas that has been critical for them, the second chance points we've seen from them tonight.
A huge factor in this one, Kevin. The hustle on the offensive glass, the willingness to go after those rebounds, that was key.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Joel Embiid.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Yes!
Big time play there from Mitchell. Remember, he's been the go-to guy since his rookie year.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. They led by as many as 18 points. Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Those free throws helping them to make the lead even safer.
And the Jazz call time here. They're trailing by 7. 16 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, what do you think?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
Yeah, it's so important at this stage in the game for everyone to be on the same page and working together.
They get the rebound, and Derek Favors with the slam.
Slamming it home. Part of why Favors shoots it so well from the field, sometimes he just spikes it instead of shooting it.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game. Now, here's Mitchell. No good on the triple. So Philadelphia wins it. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Hey, thank you, Kevin. Joel, congrats on the win. A quality win. How did you secure it?
Oh, we played. We were tough tonight. We won soft. We shared the ball defensive, and we were really good. And that's what we got to do the rest of the season.
Well, you're building towards something good, man. Congratulations on the win. Kevin?
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.